Y is equal to 75. The number 75 represents something total, right? We're adding two things. When we look at the answer choices, which one is saying total? There's only one total where the word total is here. Total of number of minutes spent running and biking each day. Question number 2, which one is equivalent to that? We're going to distribute that 3x plus 15 minus 6. When we subtract 6, 3x plus 9.
Yeah.
And which ordered pair xy satisfies the system of equations shown above? I'm not gonna try to solve it since this is a test. I'm checking the answer choices, and this has negative. It's kind of hard to plug it in. 0 and 3. I'll try this one first. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 is equal to y minus 3. Y is 3 here. 3 minus 3, so 0 is equal to 0. This is correct first, and then also I'm supposed to plug this one on the second equation. X over 2, x is equal to 0, 0 over 2, yes, plus 2y, y is equal to 3 again, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Is that equal to 6 or not?
Yeah.
You see this is 0, 0 over any number is equal to 0, 0 plus 6 equals 0, satisfied. Next question, complex numbers. You know, as you see, this is I squared. I squared is equal to, right, and let's write them all. 5 plus 12i. I need to distribute that. There's actually negative 1, right? Even though there's not, it's not written there, that means negative 1. Right, Natalie? Where is it? Negative 1 times 9i squared. Negative 9i squared. Negative 1 times negative 6i. Positive 6i. So, after then, we're going to add like terms. So, let's do that. 5 plus 18i minus 9i squared. As you know, this guy is negative 1. That makes 5 plus 18i. Negative 9 times negative 1 is equal to positive 9. We're going to add like terms again. When you add like terms, it's going to be 9 plus 5 is equal to 14 plus 18i. Any question on this? We will just plug in negative 1 for x. Plug in negative 1. Negative 1 squared is equal to negative 6 times negative 1 is equal to plus 3 over negative 1 minus 1. That makes 10 over negative 2 is equal to negative 5. Any question? So once we look at that, it's the camera. The company purchasing a camera costs $32,400. It's pretty expensive. The equipment depreciates in the value at a constant rate of 12 years, after which it is considered to have no monetary value. That means after 12 years, it's kind of like nothing. It's kind of like put it away, either use or put it in trash. You cannot sell it again because it's going to be $0. So $32,400. It has 12 years of life, right? You can use it 12 years. And the question is asking us how much is the camera equipment worth 4 years after it's purchased. The question is, in other words, how many more years you can use it. Is that right? How much is the camera equipment worth 8 years purchase? This is the 12 years. 12 years costs $32,400. What is 8 years cost? We're going to find that because after 4 years, you're supposed to find that one. So once we make the equation, it's going to we're going to solve that. How? We're going to make proportion. So 8 times 32 is equal to, we do cross multiplication, x times 12. Okay, so we're going to divide 8 divided by 4, 12 divided by 4, and so divide both hand side by 3. X will be equals how much? Okay, another explanation. This is the shortest, but what we can do, $32,400 has 12 years of life, right? And then we're looking for, how about after 4 years of life? Let's find out. After 4 years of life, how much will it cost? Once we do this, what is the ratio? Divide by 3. When you divide by 3, it's going to be 10,800. This is how much the equipment worth 4 years. This is 4 years of life. Okay? That means we're supposed to subtract that to the total amount. 32,400 minus 10,800. It's going to be 21 and 60. Okay, in this one, as you see, again, this is the test, another test question. We're going to apply the answer choices, because when you try to use this one, if you try to factor, you won't be able to factor, because it's not 2 plus 2 is not 6, or even though you may use this, 4 plus 1 is not 6. So that's why you must be using the answer choices. Okay, let's say A. Let's try A. Trace, tell me the first x plus 3 parentheses square. We remember the technique we reviewed 1001 times. Yes, tell me, go ahead. What is x plus 3 parentheses square? Plus 9 and perfect. So take the first term square. Remember, take the second term square. Multiply first and second term. 3x. 3x times 2, 6x. Plus 5. So is that equal to that? No. What if I subtract 5? Then I would get x squared plus 6x plus 4. That will be right. So subtract 5. Answer is here. This summer, he's working as a part of a crew of a farm. He earned $8 per hour for the first 10 hours. Okay, first 10 hours he worked for $8 per hour. Okay, and then because of his good job, his performance, the crew leader raised his salary to $10. He got $2 more per hour. $10. We're looking for how many more hours he's going to work, I think. Let's check. Okay, $10 hour, rest of the week. Ken saves 90% of his earnings from each week, so that means he spends 10% of his weekly salary. He spends 10% for books or I don't know, professional development things. He spends that money for nice things. Okay, 10%. Okay, what is the least number of hours he must work to the rest of the week? Keyword is here. The rest of the week. To save at least $270. And also, this is also important because he doesn't save everything. He just saves 90%. Actually, he saves 90%. He spends 10%. So that means our goal was supposed to get 270, but since he's spending 10%, I need to, my goal is supposed to be more because he's gonna spend some. Okay, 270 is 90%, right? Can I say that? 90% of his money is equal to 270, but I'm supposed to know 100%. Perfect, that's 300. Okay, why? Let's do easy technique. 3 times 90, 270. So that's supposed to be 3 times. Am I right? 300. Okay, he's supposed to raise. Our goal is to be able to catching that $300. Okay, our goal is to be able to get $300 here. So let's estimate. 1 hour he's earning $8 per hour. How about 10 hours? If he works 10 hours, how much money he's gonna get? $80 from here, plus $10 times something should be equal to at least $300, right? This one's supposed to be greater than equal to at least $300. So check the answer choices. Actually, let's give some value. What is that? Let's plug in 10. Is that enough? 180, not enough. Let's say 20. 280, right? If I put 20, it's not enough. So Natalie, what do you suggest? What should I plug in? $16, $22. What do you think? 20, 23, 22. Plug in 22 here. So 220 plus 80 is equal to 300, greater than or equal to 300. So its answer is going to be 22. Marissa needs to hire at least 10 staff members for an upcoming project. We're looking for 10 staff members, but at least 10. So look at that, at least 10. And when you look at the answer choices, 10, 10, 10, at least. That means he can hire more than 10. It's saying that less. That's possible. That's possible. Does that make sense? I don't have the answer for 3. I didn't get that. Anyways, the staff members will be made up of junior directors who will be paid $640 per week, juniors, and senior directors who will pay $880 per week. Her budget for paying the staff member is no more than this, no more than. So minus 700. So the value is supposed to be less than or equal to this one because it's no more. Correct? So this is, as you see, this is not right. I look at this one, not correct. It should be less than something like this. Okay? One more thing. When I get back to the question, she must hire at least 3 juniors, at least 1. Supposed to have at least 3, at least 1. Does that make sense? Next one. Okay, in this type of questions, these are the roots. If they are the roots, we're getting factors like that. What number makes here 0? Okay, now x minus 1, I'm going to put you what? The number that's from algebra class, algebra 2. So I'm supposed to put here plus 1. What about that put here? And minus 5. These are the factors. These are the all factors. So the question is, which of the following is a factor? Which one is the answer in the answer choice? X plus 3? No. X minus 5? No. Okay, before I solve this one, I'm going to open up a new page. Pay attention. For example, pay attention. x to the power of negative 3, x to the power of negative 1, y to the power of negative 5, and z to the power of negative 2, k to the power of negative 5. What is that equal? So it's very easy. Pay attention. It's so easy. What do you need to do? If you see negative, you'll just switch the place. If it's in the denominator, you're going to put it into numerator. If it's in the numerator, you're going to put it into denominator. That's it. So these guys going to go down. These guys going to go up. So z to the power of negative 2 means z squared. This is k to the power of negative 5. K is the power of positive 5. Okay? Then these guys going to go down. X cubed, x1, y5. Okay? Since if they are same, when the base are same, you add the exponents. So rather than 2, you can put here 4. That's it. Question? Huh? One of them positive, you just keep it as it is. In the same place. You're not going to move it if it's positive. Okay, now let's get back to the question. X to the power of negative 2. Draw your fraction sign. Put this guy into the denominator here. Is that clear? And then put this one into the numerator. Y to the power of 1. Okay? So after this, that's your question, right, Jose? If it's positive, what we said, leave it there. And then x to the power, what is left here? This guy is left here, 1 over 3. So what we said, when the base are same, we add exponents. But when I look at the answer choice, I shouldn't do that. Because remember this one, how to put it into square root. Okay, tell me again. Denominator goes as index, and then numerator stays there. And I'm going to just paste that over here, okay? Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing. Index, denominator goes to index, and then numerator goes as exponents. And put this one back here. What is the answer choice? Looks like B. It is saying parabola, and also question x coordinate of the vertex of the graph of f. Okay, it's saying vertex. What is the vertex formula? Go ahead. Vertex plus, no one knows. We just covered that on algebra during the algebra 2. Negative, say again. Negative b over, come on, negative b over, Christo? 2a, perfect. This is going to give you the x components. So that's exactly what the question asking, right? Okay, now it's saying quadratic. It's not saying quadratic, it's saying parabola, same thing. I'm supposed to get something square, correct? Go ahead, x squared, distribute it. Plus x plus 3x makes. Did you understand?
But you don't have. If you, since you know that it's negative 3 and negative 1, but so that's the x. So it has to be in between those to be
Give me a second. Okay, now, what is the vertex? So you know a, b, and c now. Negative b, negative 4 over 2a. Negative b is here. What is a? A is 1. 2a is equal to negative 2. Where does that fit? Cecilia, where is that fitting? Negative 2.
Right there. Right there.
I'm not in the mood, guys. I'm not going to make it. Can you answer? It's right there is not the right answer. Everything is right there. Can you tell me where does that fit? We're going to multiply 2 of them. Minus, tell me, minus what? We're adding this number, right? Minus 10, and keep the denominator same. Then keep this, start distributing. X times x,
X squared.
x times negative 5, negative 5x, negative 5x, negative 3x, total negative 8x, plus 15, okay, minus 10 over x minus 3. Is that the same thing?
No.
We did this, and let's check x squared minus 2x. That means this is 8x. This is not correct. This is not totally correct. So that means I'm not going to multiply x minus 5 times x minus 3. So if this is not correct, this shouldn't be correct because the middle term is not giving me 2x, negative 2x. It makes sense? I'm not trying answer choice A. I'm going to try C or D. Which one should I try? Try D. Okay. X plus 1 times x minus 3 and add numerator minus 2 over what? Is that clear? So x squared minus 3x plus x, minus 3x plus x minus 2x. Perfect. Perfect. We got the middle number. And minus 3. Minus 3 minus 2 is here over x minus 3. So did we get right? Yes, because x squared minus 2x add like terms, negative 3 minus 2, negative 5 over x minus 3. So we followed the answer choices and got the right answer. And also you saw the technique, elimination. We didn't try this one. Because if I would try this one, I would have get something like 8x in the middle, but it's not fit.